This is going to be a reading for July 2021. It is Leo season. Happy birthday, Leo. I gotta go train today. I missed yesterday. I already saged and prayed over the cards and everything and shuffled. So yeah, I'm starting my weight loss journey. I'm gonna post a lot of it on YouTube, but it'll also be on OnlyFans and stuff like that. I'll let you guys know. Glow up season. Bam. Glow up season. What else do we have for the collective spirit? For Leo season, arguments. I did a couple of readings. My audio is messing up. I don't like it when it does that. I know I've seen some people post when it's like that, and it doesn't really bother me, but I don't like it. So the audio was messed up, like it was lagging. And this kept coming out. This came out for Leo, Virgo, and the collective reading. So we got glow up season, arguments, childhood trauma, and rainy days. I think somebody's going to leave this arguing, this family, because it's something to do with family. It's been coming out a lot. And I don't just see it in my own readings. I see it in everybody's readings. I think that collectively we are going through a lot of, that's what us is about. I always bring up us, you guys, and get out. This is about the demons. This is about family who's been tortured, you know, and we ignore the pain that they went through, and we're starting to side with the same people and corporations who honor what they did. They still call themselves by the same names. You know, it's crazy once you really know what's going on. And I wonder how many people really are tapping into it. I wonder how many people are really tapping into the seriousness of things, because I don't hear people talking about it much. I know it's hard to talk about, but it's a lot of family, childhood trauma kind of things that are coming up, and it's about your demons. It's about your shadow side. And let me tell you, the demonic energy is just the feminine. It's just the dark feminine magnetic energy. So you draw to you what you are. You know what I'm saying? It's magnetic. So, whew, you guys. Distant horizons. A lot of trauma and dark energy comes from your blood. It's in your bloodline, the information in your bloodline. It's the sephiroths, the organs that hold the energy. Mature woman. Someone's growing up. You got glow up season with the distant horizons. That means you're going somewhere. You're getting away from this. I really feel like somebody they're over it. They're mature. She got her gray hairs. She don't want to do this no more. She don't want to do this. The kids watching, maybe you're a mature woman that had to watch this. And it traumatized you. Look at the kids in the back. Maybe it's been messing with your relationships. Maybe you think that that's how things are supposed to be. Maybe you're very argumentative and combative. Everybody's arguing in these pictures. The only ones that's looking, are the kids. But even in here, he's got his hand covering over his ears, Occupation. Maybe somebody's a seamstress. But something with your family and childhood and arguments has affected your work environment. Now that you're mature. Rainy days. She's naked. But this is making me feel like it's sadness. Like this is coming up. It's funny I said like us. The shit is coming up now. And that's how it does. It comes up when you're older. Thoughts. It's coming up. Maybe you need to change something with the work that you're doing. Maybe you're going to glow up in your work, but it's causing you because childhood trauma is just like us. You know, it was the family. It's the root chakra, red. That's why they had on the red. And there's things you need to cut out. The root chakra deals with the mother. You know, it's your stability. It's ruled by Saturn, the father, but it's the mother is the roots. So, it's pretty deep, but your job also has to do with that root chakra. It's your stability, your backbone, your courage. I said this in the Leo post on Instagram, is that the root chakra is very much connected to the heart chakra. The red and green, you see that with the Joker. And see, all of these colors, they mean something. The Bantu and the Baron, Brigitte, she is the red and the green, you know. It's the heart and the root. Very connected. You can't follow your heart if you don't have the backbone, the strength, the courage, and it's in your family because your blood is what makes up all your organs. You know, it's the blood and what you eat and the energy is what all, you learn about that with healing. You can rebuild your organs just by changing what you eat, what you ingest, the energy, changing your energy, moving, getting away from certain energies, you know. You can rebuild your whole body, you know, by cleaning your blood. It takes maybe like 2 or 3 years because your body is always filtering. So the more it filters, the more it starts to build with what you're giving it, and it's letting go of the old stuff. You know, so you're in 2 or 3 years, they say if you change your diet, your organs, everything will be made up of totally different things than it was 5 years ago when you were eating bad, and you know, your cholesterol, you go vegan, you go raw, you go not even vegan, but you know, you start eating fresh foods and giving your body the nutrients that it needs. Then, you know, as long as you give your body the nutrients it needs, you can give it other shit, but it's gonna absorb the nutrients first, and then it'll release all the bad shit. But if you're not giving your body nutrients, it's gonna try to work with what, you know, you give it. Anyways, but that's how I said all that to explain this energy that you're gonna have to purge. Somebody might have to do a cleanse. They might have to do a total turnaround. Just change everything, your diet, because you get what you eat from your family. That's how we get diabetes. All that shit is in the blood because we all eat the same shit. My mama ate this and shit, my grandmama ate that, and they lived to be, yeah, but it's a different time now. And the food is, everything is different. Everything is mass produced, and the energy is different. It's about the energy. So that's the same thing with trauma and with childhood stuff. You gotta purge everything. You gotta find what it is and purge it. And 9 times out of 10, the blood, you need to clean the blood with the food, with the water. Energy work, getting out of congested, anything congested. You want to be by water, things where things are moving out of the city, because it's traffic and you don't need to be around that kind of stuff. All of this stuff means a lot, because we are energy. So we are just a manifestation of a whole lot of materials that just decided to come together, that magnetize to each other. So for this, in reverse, this is letting go, And I feel like in order for you to glow up, you're going to have to get away. Glow up, seize, and look. So you can let it go. Look at this. Look at this card. It's nature. Dropping that anchor so you can keep it moving. And the family is the anchor. The family stone. This is dropping the burdens. This is being who you are, not holding anything in. And you can do that in nature. I feel like somebody needs to move towards nature, away from any people, period. You need to hear the birds and fucking crickets and shit. Smell the grass when it's freshly cut, These things are very, very important for our mental well-being. I feel like move somewhere away from everybody, but in between, where you can go and be in nature, and then you can come and deal with them if you want to, Moon, it's about boundaries, and you have to realize that with this new growth and this glowing up and purging of all these toxic energies, that you gotta get away from some things. You got the moon in reverse underneath this mature woman and these arguments. Yeah, I just feel like somebody is, done. The secrets are out. And it's the moon, the mother again. The mother energy, the dark feminine. The dark feminine, you guys. The dark feminine is under attack. She always has been the whore. She's the whore, you guys. The divine feminine is the whore, the fighter energy. It's the red, like us. Gabora, 5 on the Sephiroth. That's the body. I want to say it might be like the liver or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the heart. I think it might be the heart. It's 5. I don't know which one it is. I want to say it might be the heart, though, because that's what they always try to sacrifice, the heart, and that's where the strength, Gabora, 5. That's the Kabbalah. There's nothing to be afraid of when you find knowledge and understanding. You don't have to be afraid of ghosts and goblins, because they are real, but the only reason why you're afraid of them is because they're wreaking havoc behind the scenes without you knowing. And instead of you just opening your eyes, you're covering them with your hands. But the moon is in reverse because it just comes to the point where you can't cover it up no more. These energies need to be healed. I feel like 5 is very significant. And there ain't no 5s here. But I kept saying 5. 4 swords. This is healing. I feel like you need to get away so you can heal from all of this. And get the courage that you need. 10 of Wands. Carrying the burdens underneath, it's at the bottom of the deck, but it's underneath the rainy days and the thoughts. What is this glow up and distant horizons and this 4 of disc spirit, Wheel of Fortune? This is your destiny. This is your destiny. You know? To glow up. They can't stop it. Well, I don't want to say they can't stop it. I feel like it's you. It's your childhood trauma and things that's coming up. 5 of Swords. Self-sabotage. Because it's like, I don't really see anybody here. This is thoughts. Maybe this is what you had to deal with in the past, you know. And we can't help what we've been through, our memories, because that's what we've been through. That's what we're supposed to do, is learn from the things that we've been through. So if you've been through sabotage and betrayal and things like that, then you can't help but to think that way. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you have somebody sabotaging you. Maybe this isn't you. Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody that is, they sow discord. They go whisper, gossip, mess up your reputation. She's a queen, so she's respected. Swords energy, that's air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you know their energy, you know they like to communicate. All of them. And if you're dealing with them negative, they're gonna talk. That's how they fight. That's their way of warfare, you know? Because it's manipulation, mental. Air signs are very aware of communication and thoughts. You got Sagittarius card here. The Wheel of Fortune, that's destiny, that's being higher than all of this. And you need to be above it too. Don't stoop down to this level with these people. Stay above them. Reminds me of Ophiuchus energy. Ophiuchus is the Most High. He's above all the other zodiacs on the wheel, the 13th sign. Friday the 13th is coming up in August. Maybe that's significant. Ace of Coins. You know, Friday the 13th and what I was saying about the Divine Feminine is very significant, I feel like. Yeah, because it's about the patriarchy and demonizing the feminine energy, because the feminine energy doesn't need anything outside of herself. Ace of Coins. The feminine energy has always been hated because she can't be controlled. She, rather it be her pussy or whatever, she doesn't really need anything outside of herself. You know, men, they try to make it to where women couldn't have property, and they had to submit to men. But the whore said, fuck no. I'm gonna use his weakness against him, because they had to do that then. Now they don't have to do that, and there's still women using. It's the Isis energy, you guys. You guys, you got to read about Isis and how she was with men. She was the goddess of magic, of illusions. You are gods. You don't need to create illusions. Sowing discord. This is Isis. You don't need to create illusions. You are a god. Illusions are not real. It's working on people's perception, which is very powerful, you know, but it's not the truth. And there's other goddesses, Nephthys, who was Isis' twin sister. You don't think that it's strange? Who is the mother of Anubis, the black sun? You don't think that it's strange that, you know, you don't really hear about her? Student of Swords. We're not thinking, you guys. Somebody gossiping, talking shit about you behind your back. Mad because you got this money opportunity coming up. You got new opportunities coming up. Maybe it's this mature woman talking about you behind your back. Maybe you're this guy arguing with his wife in front of the kids, or, you know, gender. You got a guy here thinking about a woman. It's not about that. It's not about the gender. Not this time, because I don't feel it. I do feel like I'm speaking to a woman, though. This is childish communication back and forth. People talking behind your back. You don't know, but, you know, you can feel it. Because you're intuitive with the moon in reverse. You know what's going on. And maybe somebody is doing some kind of talking, sabotage using the moon. The new moons is when they do magic, because they want it to be completely dark. So the light, you know, isn't seen. You can't see what's happening with no light. So like the third, like 3 days before the new moon and 3 days after the new moon, you'll notice you're very emotional. You're supposed to be emotional around the full moon, not to a point where you're tripping out, but just, you know, they always say the lunatics come out during the full moon. They howl at the moon kind of energy, you know. Student of Wands in reverse. With this Four of Swords, I feel like this took your childlike passion with this childhood trauma. It took away that innocent passion, you know, that believes in the impossible. I feel like this talking and shit is really messing you up. As far as your drive goes, and you're just wanting to have and be, you know, it's messing that up for you. The moon again is definitely something happening at night. Maybe you're needing to rest at night. Make sure your head is covered at night. Keep a bowl of water and like with a little bit of Florida water and some salt by your bed, or like by the entrance of your bedroom. Get one of those misters, those like, you know those, not really a humidifier, but it burns the oils and kind of like diffusers. Get one of those with some sage and let it burn throughout the night, and lavender, you know, so your bedroom is just full of that. Put some flowers by your bed. Really clean your bedroom, clean those vents, the bathroom, if your bathroom is in your bedroom, make sure the toilet and all of that stays really clean. Because there's something happening at night. Three of Torches. Yeah, it's like you're not, I feel like you're being blocked. Might be somebody, you have an enemy here. And someone is trying to interfere in your plans. Someone's doing some work to interfere in your plans. It doesn't have to be magic, but it's something with the moons here. It's something in the dark, something you don't know about. But this moon in reverse is gonna come out. You have the Emperor in reverse. That's why. You got somebody powerful and this Queen of Swords in reverse working against you. Give me more about this Emperor in reverse. Six of Torches in reverse, because he doesn't feel victorious in something. And you know, the Emperor, he's the king of, you know, he's the Emperor. So he's, when it comes to war and strategy, and he's in reverse, this is somebody that wants control. They don't feel, with the Six of Wands in reverse, they don't feel in control. This is Aries energy, Taurus energy. We got Cancer energy here too with the moon. Give me another card on this. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you got a lot of competition here, a lot of women. That's the Emperor though, you know. He's got his concubines and his hoes. He's Queen of Torches. These are queens though. You know, this isn't a Knight of Wands, and this is a queen. This is somebody with power and influence that's in reverse. That's using, this is like that Isis energy too. Again, using their feminine energy to shame the man, to shame him. To shame him or shame herself too, or shame other women. Or she shames other women, but she's a hoe. You know, she shames other women for, you know, maybe they have an OnlyFans page, you know, but she be hoeing and doing her hoe shit. You know, I've went from one hoe to another. How, you know. Oh my God. That shit cracks me up. Four of Swords in reverse. Needing to heal. Needing to drop these burdens, these rainy days, these thoughts. Somebody needs to get the fuck away. I'm telling you. In this nature, Four of Swords too is like, get away. You got Four of Swords twice. Nature. The Four of Swords, he's usually in the cathedral, you know, where God is, quote unquote. You need to go to the holy place. I love this terminology, but it's so deep. The holy place, the temple. You need to go to the temple. Work on the temple. That's what we're trying to do right now with this. That's why I'm dressed like this. I am not going to miss my training today. What time is it? I think I can do 2 more before I can leave. That's what I got, you guys. You're gonna move away. You gotta move away from this so that you can be great. Because they're gonna hold you down. They're gonna keep you insecure. You're never gonna be able to get out of this if you're stuck in it. And it's not running away. It's allowing yourself to be blessed. It's allowing yourself to be clean. You can't help anybody if your temple, if you're sick and you're not thinking clearly, things like that. You have to be the example sometimes. And that's what I got, collective. I hope that, more of us do decide to get out into the wilderness and clean and get ourselves together mentally.